Good morning, everybody, and hello to the world. In about 1 to 2 minutes, I'm about to get on an Uber, and I'm heading to LAX because my family and I are flying to Japan. So I'm gonna take you guys with me for my trip, every step of the way, every city, every update, every check-in, and let's go. We made it to the airport, about to check in our bags. Yeah, we'll see how this goes. Security was very easy. Just walked through, went through one side and out the other. Now we're walking to a different terminal. We're in like Terminal 2, we're going to Terminal 4, something like that. Funny story, I believe around that gate on that side over there is where my friends and I biked to and watched the planes take off. Show that photo here. Fun times. If y'all know me, you know I love to eat, which is why we're at the lounge, because I just got this mountain of food. Got some like potatoes, eggs, avocado toast, more eggs, sausage, parfait, some Fruit Loops. These are actually my favorite. You know, I got some mint tea and some orange juice as well. It's like the best of all the worlds. I'm gonna stuff my belly and hopefully I can fall asleep and have a food coma on the plane.
How do you boost your testosterone? That's a great thing. I can tell you, mitigate your EMF exposure, mitigate your blue light exposure. Start doing exercises that are gonna help, like sprints. Start squatting more. You also have to tap into certain supplements. Toncock Ali is fantastic. I think Shilajit is fantastic. I think pine pollen is fantastic. Drinking raw milk, raw honey, cacao powder, bee pollen, all these things are gonna help. But it's not only testosterone, like I think you just have to live a holistic lifestyle and your testosterone is automatic.
Hi. Well, I made it on the plane. We got regular seats, 3 of them all next to each other. That's my mom. That's my pops. Deeper Shades of House. Go subscribe, follow, listen. Weekly radio show.
Welcome to the Deeper Shades of House.
A friend of mine, if y'all know Sonny, he's on the plane 2 hours ahead of me. To my right. Small world, huh? They gave me a pillow and a blanket. I'm gonna rewatch Dr. Stone. If y'all seen that, really good anime. But I'm also rewatching JoJo's, which I've seen like 2-3 times, but real good stuff. Stay tuned. Good morning. We're about to land in 10 minutes. Very nice flight. I slept most of the time. My mom told me to do this. Nippon is Japan in Japanese. So if you're not from the motherland like me and you don't speak the mother tongue, then that's for all you normies out there. Thank you. I saw this one video one time where it's like POV, things in the US, the same thing in Japan. And it's true. Just like look at it, bro. Everything's so nice. The sky is nice, even though it's a little bit gray. The pavement is nice. The planes are nice. I'm ready to have a great time. Stay tuned. After a nice little cab ride, got to the hotel. And we're checking in first though. So let me teleport y'all to the room real quick. There we are. Okay, now I'm in the room. Looks very nice. Look at this guy. I'm dressed into my outfit for the day. It's 4 p.m. I think. I don't even know. I think door to door, walking out my door in California, walking to this door here, it was like 17 hours of not being anywhere. Today we're gonna walk, try and beat the initial jet lag and have some food. And I'm gonna bring y'all with me, like I do everywhere, all the time. Stay tuned. I made it to my first of many Family Marts / Lawson's / 7-Elevens. You know, very famous, very popular. I always talking about them in the US. You know, with the bags of ice where you get the drinks. We're gonna be having lots of snacks on this trip. Yum yum. As we walk, we approach Tokyo Tower. We also walk by vending machines. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. and they're all dressed like Pokemon. Well, here we are. I'm not really sure the significance of this tower. I just know it's red and white, and it kind of looks like a candy cane a little bit. It kind of has aura though. It's got that aura though. I like it. I wish I could go up there, but I don't think that's our priority right now. We're trying to get their little selfie. Look what we found here. Oh my goodness. Very huge temple that we just are walking by. I've actually been here before. It was much more crowded, but yeah, cool stuff. As it gets darker, it starts to get brighter. The lights start to turn on and the city just turns a little more colorful than it is in the daytime. We just passed by McDonald's where they cook the patties in soy sauce rather than those pesky vegetable oils. Because if I get any vegetable oils or peanut oils, you know, I gotta bounce, bro. We in Tokyo, baby. We found a place to eat finally. Got some kimchi so far, even though that's Korean, you know, they got their own little spin on it. And my favorite drink of all, Calpico. Now this is one of the highlights, yakitori. This right there, sauced up, golden. Expect more food reviews every single day, everything I eat. Well, I finished my wonderful meal. Lots of skewers, some fried chicken with some garlic at the end. You know me, I gotta have my toothpick. We're walking, about to get some pastries, I think, something like that. And then we walk back to the hotel, and I catch up on some Z's and try not to wake up at like 4 a.m. because that's how jet lag works. Nice night. Got some dessert. I think there's like a big fat macaron, but I don't even know if that's how you say it in French. Macaroon. It's with matcha ice cream. You gotta have your matcha out here. That's authentic matcha, bro. I'll check in with y'all when I'm in the room. Welcome back to the room, everybody. Ready to go to sleep. It's been a long day of travel. I'm able to sleep on this beautiful couch. Good night. Cut. Good morning, everybody. I'm at the buffet right now. Kind of got the best of all worlds. Some penne with tomato sauce, miso soup, chicken, butter curry, a panini, some dumplings, some sushi, some yakitori skewers, these little potato balls. Let's try a little bit of everything. Mashed potato ball kind of has similar breading to like tempura. 7 out of 10. Miso soup, can't go wrong there. A little on the salty side, 8 out of 10. I don't want to review everything because it's going to be just like 100 reviews because I'm going to have 100 foods here, but we're going to walk today a little more. Going to take the train though. I'm definitely going to show you guys that. Stay tuned. Good stuff coming. Apologies for that mute check-in last time. You know, it's a common rule. You can't really be talking on the train or else you're going to get some bad looks. But we just arrived in Omotesando, which is a nice little district. I think there's some stores here. You know, Sushi, if y'all know Sushi, that's here. And then we're going to walk over to Harajuku, which is even more stores. So if you guys know Supreme, they have Supreme Harajuku there as well. Just a lot of walking, higher buildings over here, more people. Got the totaled shirt that I did for the giveaway. That's coming out soon. Let's go. As we walk throughout, we stopped at our first vending machine to get an actual drink. Got a peach soda. Let me give you a quick rating. 9 out of 10. And we actually went to the Babe store. Got myself a sick hoodie. I'll show you that. A little drizzle, but I'm not complaining. Walking around, we've been going into a few more stores right outside 2nd Street, which is actually a store back home, but I believe this is the first one they did, and then they brought it to the US. I was expecting it to be good. It's not really. I feel like it's like a little more high-end, so they got a whole Supreme section, when back home it's just like half a rack of Supreme. Most of the time, back at home, they accept anything, and they sort it into whatever they can, but here I feel like a lot of the stuff they just reject, which is kind of trying to make it more exclusive, but in reality, it's just a bad selection. Most of the stuff I'm looking for is like Billabong, Volcom, Quicksilver, surf stuff. But yeah, this is kind of the thrift street right here. I think there's a skate store or something like that. I don't know. Cool. We just stopped by first skate shop I've seen. Shout out to Hesh Dogs. Gotta support. Gave him some stickers. I don't know if y'all can see on that little caution sign, but I put my sticker on there. So they're officially sponsored. Went into a silver and leather store. They had like some chrome hearts rings. It's a ring. It's tiny. I don't know. I'm not going to drop more than $50 on something that small. Probably more than $1 at that point, because this ring was 50 cents and this ring came with a pair of board shorts I had. My back hurts. I don't like thrifting because it hurts. Just went into Supreme. Supreme is one of those where I love the clothes they make, and I'll always rock Supreme. Supreme stopped focusing on skate stuff 15 years ago. Now they just want the money. Now it's a big corporation. So now we're walking to some food. Look at all the umbrellas, and that's it. Goodbye. It's a little bit rainy. You know, I'm a goat, so I don't have an umbrella. We're going to get some rotating sushi. I'm leading them the way because I'm the directions guy. It's gonna be really good, so I'll take you there. Let's go. We arrived to the conveyor belt. Yum. I don't know what this is, but I'm about to eat it. A little more on the tender side, but I was not mad to tenderize the tender in my mouth. 8 out of 10 right there. We just got probably the best thing on the menu. That's why it's rated number 1 on the leaderboard. Yes, it has a leaderboard. Medium fatty bluefin tuna. It's melting off my hand, so let me show you. Hey, that was insanely good stuff. 10 out of 10. No, that's like a 9. I've had better, but that's a 9. We're about to take the train back to the room. This guy has a DJ gig tonight. This lady's about to go watch this guy. I'm gonna go to a 7-Eleven, probably get some extra dinner there. Yummy, yummy. Wow, like I said, that sushi sure was yummy. We just took the subway and we're walking back in the underground to our hotel. We got our upgraded room now because last one was too small. I'm gonna chill as well because I'm pretty exhausted. Stay tuned, everybody. Back at the hotel, we are in the lounge because the new room actually came with the lounge. And look at the view, very high up. Got a little matcha macaron, let me rate that for you. Certainly better than any macaron I've had back home. So I'll give you a 9 out of 10 for that one. I will show you the room. I'm very happy with what I bought today, or at least what I was gifted from my wonderful family today. Stay tuned. Welcome to the room, the new and improved, bigger room. I got my own little cubicle, and then it's another one over there where bro is preparing his music. I'm just looking at my Twitter feed, you know, catching up on the latest news. Tonight, I'm gonna just be chilling. Might head down to like a Lawson, a Family Mart, or a 7-Eleven, get a snack or something, you know, catching up on some stretches, you know, after a long day of walking, because it's more of that tomorrow, going to Shibuya or whatever. But once I got my good eats, if I get a snack or something, I will be showing y'all, so stay tuned. Alright, so after taking like a 2-hour nap, it's 10:51 p.m. and the mom and pop just went to the club, and I'm actually pretty tired. And it's raining, as you can see from those dots on the window. So, you know. Okay, so after I recorded that video, I did some scrolling on TikTok, and you know, that blue light, if you don't mitigate your blue light exposure, it wakes you up. I was literally super tired, but then I got woken up by my blue light exposure from my phone. So now I'm going to 7-Eleven. You know, I got my Total hoodie on, my Yeezy sweatpants, and I got my sockless loafers, and we're about to go outside. I think it's raining. Loki got to do a little walk. We got the room key right here. I also need my Pasmo card. So this thing right here is pretty much the subway, and it also can have you pay for like 7-Eleven, Family Mart, and all that. So I'm gonna use this to pay. And while I'm at it, I'm gonna put a sticker up, and I also got my camera in my pocket so I can get a late night photo. Let's go. I'm outside. Mind you, it's like 1 a.m. right now, and it's kind of drizzling, and the floor is completely wet, so I gotta hold up my very baggy pants. But walking over, really nice night. It's like a little bit humid. I think it's like 69 degrees, maybe 70, 72, something like that. It's like room temperature. This is kind of aura though. You know that one video, Cookie King, where he's in the snow? I feel like that right now. Yeah, my pants are getting very wet, and I think I was like walking in the wrong direction because Google Maps is getting very confused, And I'm kind of just like walking just to walk now. It's nice, I'm not complaining. Kind of want my snacks. I kind of want to chill in the room. So hopefully I find my way. My pants stop getting so goddamn wet, bro. It's annoying. Easy, bro. Boom. I got like the best of all the worlds. I got chips. You know, you gotta get the ramen as well. Some candies. I don't even know what it was. I think it was like the Baskin Robbins ice cream cookies or something. I don't even know why they would have that here, but a little yogurt, a little matcha yogurt or something. I was like, that looks pretty good. So some taco Doritos, you know, Japan exclusive. Shout out to Austin Gabardi, because not only was I just on the phone with him, but also last time I was here, I actually got him those and he paid me $5 to bring them back home. I'm gonna show you guys my whole haul because I can't really remember, even though I just bought it 2 minutes ago, but I'm gonna show you in the room and I'm gonna feast and do a little rating of everything. 1 a.m. snack outing. Let's go try. Okay, cool. I'm gonna try everything. I'm gonna show you what I got. So we got taco flavored Doritos, Japan exclusive, grilled salmon onigiri, like I said before, Baskin Robbins little ice cream biscuit. I like the green look of the ice cream, so I was like, okay, sure. And then for dessert, I got a little matcha pudding. I was looking in the refrigerated section for something healthy, because I wanted like fruit or something, I don't know. But then I just found this instead, so. And then lychee soda. Lychee, I don't know, however you want to say it. But I'm gonna do a little one bite thing so I can just eat and enjoy without recording. But so the first thing, like I said, we got curry ramen. I low-key picked this because it's curry and I like Japanese curry, but also because it has the wave on it. I want to try and put something out that has the wave on it. We're going off a first bite basis here. I think that's like a 9 out of 10. I've been giving like everything higher than a 5 here, obviously, but that's low-key like a 9. That's like one of the best things I had here so far. Next, we got the grilled salmon onigiri. My favorite part when you're setting it up is that you lick these right here. At least that's my life hack. And it sticks. One bite. Everybody knows the rules. Shout out Barstool Sports. Itadakimasu grilled salmon onigiri. I'm gonna also give that a 9. It was only like 5 of these on the refrigerator shelf because it was like obviously late and they make them in the morning, I think. But it's like smoky. The flavor's there. Should have gotten some soy sauce that had it when I was walking out the door, but for one bite, that's really good. Now we got the Doritos. Apparently they're supposed to taste like Mexican tacos. That's the flavor. Hold up. Wait a minute. Think about the salsa that they put on the Mexican tacos. Like at Taco Bell. Think about the salsa, the sweetness. That's the most prominent flavor there. You got back tones of the corn tortilla shell. Definitely the meat is in there. Some of that seasoning. That's good stuff. Now we got the Baskin Robbins little biscuits. I don't even know what they are, but ooh, I think it's melon flavor. Yo, they're little chocolates. Oh my. No way. There's Pop Rocks inside. Yo, this is the best. Yo, if you're in Japan, get these. 10 out of 10. 10 booms. Woo! No, I'm not doing 10. And then we got the lychee soda. Think about these really soft gummies that taste like lychee. They taste exactly like this. Actual lychee flavor, it's there. But when I have lychees, it's more refreshing. It's more like a clearer taste. Also a 10. And then this is an actual dessert, so I'm gonna eat everything on my own time, and I'll check back in when it's time for me to eat this. Jiggly much? Let's go. Hey, that's pretty good. Kind of like that pudding kind of consistency, but hey, yo, what is this? Little brown stuff just erupted at the bottom.
What?
That was day 2. I liked it, but I gotta get my rest, because tomorrow's day 3.
Huh?
Okay, y'all, we are at that special lounge for breakfast this time around, and I got the scrambled eggs with salmon, ketchup, big piece of bacon, baked beans, hash browns. We're gonna go to Shibuya today, walk around. Let's go. I gotta make this quick because I gotta be silent, but got this from the vending machine. Gotta go to a neighborhood. Let's go. Yeah, so we made it to somewhere that is not Shibuya just yet. We're in Asakusa, which is a shopping district or something. I guess this little hall we're about to go into is just this giant shopping hall. I've actually been in something similar in Kyoto. Yeah, look at this. It's the giant hallway of stuff. Maybe we'll get some snacks or something. It's already a kebab place right there. Maybe we'll get some souvenirs. It's already a souvenir place right there. Would you look at that? Giant temples and many tourists. You know me, I've been photobombing some photos. Also been getting my own. Some fortune over there, but you gotta pay to have good luck nowadays. And statues. And I'm also about to get some good juju from this incense pot. I'm about to have the best luck on earth. Maybe by me saying that I'm not, but I only mean good intentions. Just got that incense and I breathed it all in at once and it went in my throat and I coughed. Does that mean I'm the Antichrist? There's Skytree, if y'all can see it, the Aura building in the distance. Right there. Just walked in this temple, pretty kawaii. I really like these Buddhist symbols all around. If you know, you know. Look at that. I don't know if this is like a Sistine Chapel thing where you can't be filming here, so I'm gonna stop. Goodbye. The last part of the free trial of my peace offering was drinking some pure holy water. I don't know if it's holy or whatever it was, but I drank some, I washed my hands with it. I may have contaminated the water a little bit, but we're not gonna talk about that part. I'm just gonna talk about how everybody was drinking from it. It was really good. And now we're walking back to this marketplace to look at overpriced souvenirs, but maybe there's gonna be that 1 in a million store that has some of my holy grails. Look at that Aura skyscraper. Can you believe I stood on top of the very tip right there? Cut to that clip. Man, that was scary. I might do that on the Burj Khalifa in the future. I just gotta get in touch with my Saudi Arabian uncle. I also am in contact with the prince that just arose from his coma. Shout out to him. Happy that he just got out of that. A lot of different sites all throughout. Cafes with assorted animals. Overpriced items, as I mentioned before. You know, it was a flag with the rising sun. That's my favorite. And I wanted to get it because I have 2 flags on my ceiling. I have Spain, I have Germany. And I wanted to add the rising sun flag to that. But, you know, sadly, it was like 4,800. Mind you that 1,000 is 7, so 7 times 4 is 28. So that's like 30 bucks for a flag. I'm like, no way. Because in Spain, I got full-size flag for $3. Let that sink in. No, actually, like, let the sink in. Like, you need to let them in. Okay, thank you. We will continue. First food of our little excursion, a really long, bumpy pickle that tastes like plum. I mean, it's all right. Like, it's a little weird. Last time I had really salty plum-related stuff, I actually threw up. That's a story for another time. However, I will show the photo right after I threw up. Show the photo. Forgot to do a rating for the pickle. I gave it like a 6 out of 10. But I turn around and I look at this cow. Normally, it's a backwards one. That's what I referenced earlier because it's Buddhist, peace. You look at this one and it's diagonal and it's the right way around. Weird, but you know, different customs maybe, I don't know. And they were also teammates, Germany and Japan, so odd. We're in a giant shopping mall that we just spawned into. Went to a shoe store, got some Vans exclusive shirts, got also a gift for a friend. Went to a bookshop also, got the latest issue of JoJo's. Obviously I can't read Japanese, but you know, it's kind of like a souvenir that I know I was here at that time when that issue came out. I think it came out like 2 days ago, oddly enough. So very exclusive. We're in a very packed Daiso right now. They have those back home, but it's cool to see everybody just shopping for their goods here as well. We're gonna get out of here because it's so packed. So we're gonna walk around Asakusa, which is this neighborhood, and then we're gonna go to Shibuya, which is the #1 destination. So let's go. Made it onto the main street. Shout out to Lawson right there. Definitely a favorite stop of mine is Don Quixote. You may know them as Tokyo Central back home. I'm sure y'all have seen that penguin, but the funny thing and the great thing about Don Quixote over here is that they are stories and stories and stories and stories and stories tall. I think I could include 2 more stories in there because it's like 6, maybe 7. There's the little penguin guy right there. So far, I'm liking the street, I'm not gonna lie. Tall buildings are cool, wide sidewalks are awesome, great times. We found a spot to eat. We got some ham cutlet, some chicken fillet and shiso roll, some sausage, some salted cabbage, and some bean sprouts. And it's a very nice, homely spot. It's like 3 workers. It's the waitress, the waiter, the owner. I'm excited to have the food. People in here are betting on horse racing. Definitely a locals place, so I'm happy to be a part of the family and enjoy the horse racing as well. That place was really delicious, really nice. I just like sitting in a local spot, no other tourists. A pet peeve of mine is just being a tourist. I don't like being a tourist. I try not to be a tourist. I try to just like stand in. Obviously, when you don't have squinty eyes, sorry for the subtle racism, because it's hard not to fit in, but respect is the biggest thing, and I was showing as much as I could. Let's focus on what we're doing now, and that is just walking more. It's hot, luckily not wet. Walking, then we'll see where we go next. Just living in the moment. Just came into a matcha place that specializes in matcha. Did I mention there's matcha? Nope. And I got some matcha. It's cold, and I didn't get the sweetened one because I'm healthy. I like matcha, what can you say? This is very bitter, but it's gonna keep me awake so I can... What are we gonna do after this? Shibuya. Okay, so now we are heading to Shibuya. The train is moving. It's pretty packed, so we gotta be standing. We're heading to Shibuya now. We might go in Tower Records. Obviously gonna go to the Shibuya crossing, which has the camera, and I'll get some footage there. Yeah. Just arrived in Shibuya. Obviously the biggest and best station there is out here. I mean, would you look at that? This is about to be crazy. Everybody got off the train at once. Let's do this. Goodness gracious, bro. This is madness. This is a regular day too. About to go to the major crosswalk. Let's go. I'm built for this. I'm about to do the first crossing of the day. Let's do it. Oh, these bums trying to get photos right in the middle. That's why you're a bum, I'm sorry. It's just everywhere. The thing is, just don't bump into anybody and you're fine. I can only imagine how much the rent is to open up a shop here. I mean, it's even people in Starbucks filming the crosswalk. That's low-key aura though. That right there, that camera right there is the camera. Right here is where that one guy was filming his video. I was in the background. Cut to that clip. So I'm about to post up. Wow, that was pretty cool, wasn't it? Me standing in the middle with everybody. Yeah, I know, it's aura. Check it out, we're in Tower Records. Personal favorite of mine. They got all the originals from Germany, really nice band. Saw them live. Good stuff. This is all the used stuff. That's what I always look at for vinyl, at least. Everything else is like represses and re-releases. I'm in the rap section, which is where most of the youngins hang around. But everything's kind of expensive. There's my boy Cardi. I have this one. I have this one. Scratch the B disc on there. There's 4 discs, A, B, C, D. I scratched the B disc. Die Lit, they dropped on the website. I have music pre-ordered whenever that ships. I'm tapped in, bro. Y'all don't even know. This is what I'm picking up this time around. Yeezus, of course. Brian, if you're watching this, they do actually have, this time around, the graduation Japanese version with bittersweet poetry on it. I apologize last time that they did not have it, but this is all CDs. The music is so loud in here. And it's new Lady Gaga. Just stopped at Supreme outside the Ape store, popped a hat. Hopefully they put some stickers in there. I don't even know. I think they did. That was the Shibuya location yesterday. We were at Harajuku. There's actually a Shibuya opening Supreme shirt. It has gunshots on it. I want to get a rep of that. If y'all have any good rep people, leave it in the comments. But my mama is tired, so we're gonna take an Uber back. Ignore my hair because I'm a little bit tired, but we are at a pizza place. It's like 78 degrees outside. Japanese pizza. Let's see how that is. Cheese on triple. Dink it, sink it. I'll tell you that there was a reason there was 3 chili marks on the menu for this. My role as Spice King, it's kind of falling down a little bit. If y'all are familiar with my 1 chip challenge videos, the 2 of them I did, I was really good. But nowadays, I've been low-key retiring my role, bro. But I have to keep pushing through. 7 out of 10. Real good stuff though. It's actually the next morning. Saturday I didn't check in at the hotel room because after we went to the pizza place last night, I was just super tired from the entire day walking. I fell right asleep. So this is my check-in for the next morning. It's actually our last night in Tokyo. So tomorrow morning we're leaving early, but I'll get to that obviously tomorrow morning. Today it's kind of all over the place. I'll get back to you as the day progresses. Let's go. Okay, so made it to the train station, taking the Ginza line, of course. Today is a little bit special because I'm using my camcorder, so those clips are gonna be intertwined. Let me show y'all what I'm working with right here. Zoom in, zoom out. I got a fisheye lens, but kind of impractical. I'm gonna use it for edits, some future stuff, but it's really cool, very aesthetic, and we'll see what kind of footage I can get. We're heading to Shinjuku first. So Shinjuku is like parallel with Shibuya, lots of people, more electronic stores, so the mother wants to get some more cameras, so we're gonna check out some camera stores. I gotta shut up because we're about to go on a train. Here's my next actual check-in where I speak to you. So as you all can see, we've made it to Shinjuku, which is second to par with Shibuya. Godzilla is attacking the city behind me right there. And we've been in some camera stores, just cameras. Yeah, stay tuned everybody. We arrived at our choice of food. I got a ume plum soda, pretty accurate to the description. I'm big with the one item, one bite thing, so let me show y'all what I gotta say about this place. Really good sauce. That's a chicken meatball, but it's very long, so they call it a chicken skewer. There's cartilage, so it's a little crunchy, but it's a nice surprise, so I give it a 8 out of 10. Remember, every single item in Japan cannot get anything less than a 5, so this is an 8. After that nice meal, we walked through Shinjuku and we came to a giant department store. If you're familiar with the department store Saks Fifth Avenue, which is of course in Fifth Avenue in New York City, it's kind of the same here. I'm not sure of the name, but we went there because they actually had a Chrome Hearts store. Now, if you're a hype beast, kind of like I am, or you listen to any rap music, Ken Carson or Playboy Cardi or anybody like that, you know what Chrome Hearts is. The worker was very nice. He brought a hoodie out and I was like, oh, how much? Is it tax-free? Put it in his calculator and it came out to 120,000 yen. Oh, well, yen has a small conversion rate. Well, yes, and then you find out that 10,000 is $70. So you find out it's an $850 hoodie. Now I look at that and I find out that I can resell it on eBay for $1,200 USD. So I could have made that investment, but I'm not gonna make the biggest risk of my life spending $800. Stay tuned, I'm gonna show you this little aquarium tweezer store that my dad wants to go to. We've arrived at the terrarium / aqua design, aquascaping place. Basically, aquascaping is when you take plants and you use tweezers and scissors and special tools and you plant plants, whether they're underwater for fish, like certain guppies and tetras, or even if it's not in water and it's just the humidity, so you got a little rainforest, or even if you want a little desert. It's just like really mini scapes of just biomes. My dad's into that. So yeah, that's that. Behind me there's like this collector's place, so I definitely want to check that out. Okay, I'm inside of this collector's little spot right here. I mean, they got signed Curry jerseys, all the cards. They got Messi, bro. Y'all know I'm a fan of soccer, hopefully, but Ronaldinho, nice little 600,000 right there. Of course, can't forget, in my opinion, he's the GOAT. Too good, bro. That was a pretty cool sports little memorabilia thing, wasn't it? Yeah, I agree. On the subway metro, heading back to the hotel because we just had dinner. Nice little petite, locals only sushi restaurant. Met up with the dudes who booked this, bro. We gotta pack because tomorrow morning we leave. And we're going to Kanazawa. I don't know what's there, but new experiences are always fun. Good morning, everybody. It's a traveling day. We're at breakfast right now. I got a mountain of food. I kind of got like 2 of everything. So some dumplings, some garlic wings, some potato balls, some meatballs, some sausages, some butter chicken curry, some penne, some honeydew, yakitori, and then of course on top you gotta put a salad. So I got some vegetables with some balsamic vinegar. I got a honey yogurt for after. Traveling's gonna be smooth today. We're gonna head to the station after this. We're already checked out. I will check in with you on the train after I do my 1 bite. So today, the new thing I got is tofu. This is a tofu in Chinese style sauce. Ooh, that's exquisite. That's exemplary. It's not gonna be our first 10 though, so that's a 9. Train time. Golly, what a time skip, dude. Just went from daytime to nighttime. Let's look at that. Well, I'll tell you about what I just did today. We got off the train and we went to our new hotel by walking 800 feet. We are now in a place that I forgot the name of, but you guys know it because I already asked it twice earlier. Right after that, we had a little appointment to go to a Geico show. Now, it's not geisha, it's Geico, because in this place that we're in, they call it Geico, not geisha, so get it right. We watched them dance and sing, play the drums. I played some drums as well. Cue the clip. Yeah, pretty crazy. I'm a pretty good drummer, huh? After that, we walked around a little bit. Nice little petite district with some petite shops and petite temples. But then we got hungry, so we took a cab to a different district of the city, which is kind of the main street, and we had some really good soba noodles. I got the cold option where you can dip it in the broth, and I give that a 9 out of 10 for the reason that it was really tasty, but also it was the definition of a mom and pop shop where you had a very nice old chef man and his very nice wife that served us, and also their very nice son that made the soba noodles himself by hand. So that's 9 out of 10. We've been walking around. We just went into a vintage store. But the one thing I have to say is that it was so close, but not there yet. It was almost there, but not there yet. And I mean that like in my liking. It was stuff I was like, oh wow, no way, they have that. But then I was like, I wouldn't buy it. I was like so close. Now we're at the present where we're walking around looking to get some dessert or something at a cafe. Let's go. Good morning, everybody. Yes, I know in the mornings I do tend to shapeshift because I'm tired and my body's also tired. Today, we got our new hotel's breakfast, curry, some sausages, and some steamed veggies because I'm healthy. I'm a really big fan of Japanese curry, so I give this a 9 out of 10. Only reason it's not a 10 out of 10 because I don't know what's gonna get a 10 out of 10. Today, I don't know what we're gonna do because we're in a new city, so just tag along and you can find out. So we made it out the house, or the hotel, or whatever you want to call it, and we went into a mall right here, and then we walked out the mall and we're going back to the house / the hotel because we just bought some stuff. For every single day that I am in this country, I am getting more and more dripped out with new pants, new shirts. We went into this very nice store. I'm not gonna leak it because I'm a gatekeeper. And we also went into the Pokémon Center where I got some exclusive cards. You know, the Japanese ones, very excited. You know, the stuff that the looters would kill for. And then I'm now back into Pokemon Go. Because I walk in there and they ask, do you have Pokemon Go? I said, yeah. They say, okay, special gift. So now I have a special gift for the community day, which is today. And I'm playing Pokemon Go nonstop now. So I'm gonna put some montages of that in there when I'm screen recording that, included from now on. Thank you, Pokemon Center. Yeah, so we're walking through this very nice garden right here, just trees and plants and ponds for days, temples, shrines. I mean, look at this, a little river, a little baby river. And yes, I am catching my Pokemon, as y'all can see, but they all kind of suck, so I'm transferring them right away. But I'll let y'all know if I get any hundos or anything like that, because that would be hype. And then if I get a shundo, that's even better. And then if I have a schlundo, then that's even 1,000,000% better. We're actually in a plum grove right now. There's plums. They gathered 20 types of plum trees, 200 trees, and 3,000 square meters all around. So if we're in a plum grove and I eat a lot, why don't I eat a plum? First, we're gonna have a green one, then we're gonna have a little reddish one. Let's try the red one first. Ooh, it's good. Now we got the green one. ASMR. Nope. I like this one better because I'm more of a sour guy, but if I could rate them, the orange one gets a 6 and this one gets a 7, making it 6-7. Let me plant a new tree real quick. Yum, yum. For a hot day, you're gonna need something like this. Bite cam. Yo. Rate it out of 10.
9.5.
This might gain the first 10.
It would be a 10 if it was twice the size.
Facts. Okay, 9.5. We're not at our 10
But
yet.
it's a good size. It would like totally melt if it was big.
With the view, oh my, this is perfect. A nice soft serve and a great peaceful plant view. Good day. Now we're at this cool castle. Talk about green ice cream. Look at this green grass just rolled around. Yeah, it was kind of itchy on the grass, but you know, nice to get my blood pumping, something like that. We're here now, walking around. Very cool stuff. It's like straight out of Wano, dude. If you don't know what Wano is, please watch 800 episodes of One Piece and then you will know. Good stuff. Our next destination we decided was a nice little inside market. First snack was a lemonade. As you can see, he added an entire jug of lemon syrup, where lemons are just soaking in sugar water and they create syrup. And then he added club soda, aka sparkling water, to create this concoction. So let's rate it. 8. Very sweet, but very good. If I ever taste a lemonade like that, I know it tastes like lemonade, because I've even made lemonade myself, and that's how lemonade with real lemons is supposed to taste. It's a weird kind of flavor that changes when you have artificial ones, which I would also know about because at my lemonade stand last year, we just went to Smart & Final and bought the 3-gallon jug, added lemons in a beaker, and then claimed that it was completely ours and we made it, and it's all natural. So apologies to anybody that bought that, but I will be doing that again this year, so stay tuned for the summer vlog. Finally, some real food. We're at a sushi place where it comes on a conveyor belt, and this time we're actually getting it on the conveyor belt. On the bottom is the stuff that's all up for grabs, so the chef makes it and it rolls around the conveyor belt and anybody can grab it based on their preference. And then of course there's also the screen where you can just tap and order whatever you'd like, and it comes on a very nice bullet train. Then you click the button and it gets sent back. Real cool stuff. Right here for my little bite that represents this place, I'm gonna have a seared yellowtail that I ordered. 1 bite. We all know the rules. It's a good cut, but I like the tuna that I had before this a little bit better. For the rating of the yellowtail, I give it a 7 out of 10. The radish on top kind of a little bit weird, but I like the tuna a lot. So that was like a 9 out of 10.
Wow. New York, just like I pictured. Skyscraper and everything.
Damn, bro. Another long time skip for the day. I gotta start bringing my portable charger out. It just keeps dying, but we stopped at the same shopping mall that we were at this morning. Yeah. I don't even remember, but and you know how yesterday I was talking about the vintage store was missing something. It was so close, but just not there. Well, that little piece of missingness got filled because I found what I liked. I found a Quicksilver long sleeve and I found a O'Neill board rider shirt. So that's 2. Good stuff. And then I find out there's 3 more of that store in Osaka, so golly, I'm cooked. They're buying tickets for our subway ride tomorrow because we're going to Osaka. It was a very short time in Kanagawa or whatever the hell we are at. But we're about to go to the 7-Eleven or Family Mart or some market to get some kind of food. Didn't really feel like getting a large breakfast after going to that sushi place earlier. Gotta pack my bag and we're heading out in the morning, so stay tuned. Back to the room, got our feast. I'm just gonna do my already 1 bite. You know the rule, or whatever the hell I want to say. Barstool Sports, Mr. Guy. David Parkboy? David Parkboy. 1 bite. 8, dry. Not as crunchy as the regular seaweed that you get at 7-Eleven, but good stuff. That's my bite for the meal. I'm gonna anticipate that all this is in an 8 because the rest of the stuff is pretty on par. Also, let me show you what I got for my Chikawa puzzle. So I'm gonna assemble that real quick. Oh, it's already assembled. I got Usagi, the little bunny one. Wait, it's actually chocolate. No, I wanted to keep it. No. I'm gonna eat. Packing is ahead of me, and some sleep is ahead of me, and travel is also ahead of me. So, good night, everybody. Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to a new morning of me being tired. We're about to travel today. Let's just jump into it. Chili, rice, sausage, miso. We're gonna go chili this time. It's like a 6. I just want this soup, though. See you at the train station. Okay, y'all, so, yep, I'm at the train station. I have 2 things to rate. Weird looking vitamin water that I thought was some kind of cola, and also curry Pringles. Okay, first we're trying the cola looking vitamin water. I don't know. My dad said it's for old people, but it tastes like bubble gum. It's actually pretty good. Definitely has that vitamin electrolyte little back bitter taste, but B2, B6, C, I don't know what I'm drinking right now, but second thing we got is these curry Pringles. I already had some, but I'm gonna give you my rating. Oh yeah, and the rating for that is low-key like an 8. The bubblegum taste is very good. I'm a big fan of Japanese curry, so I give that also an 8. We got an equal 8 right now. And that's that. We're about to board, go to Osaka, 2 trains. Lots of bags, but stay tuned, everybody. After a nice double train ride, yeah, we had a little transfer in between. We have arrived in Osaka, definitely much different than where we just were. It's just a lot more people, back to the population. Now, I'll admit something. This is gonna be a two-parter vlog, so this is officially the end of part 1, and in a week's time, part 2 will come out. Thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, hit that bell to be notified when I do the second part. Let's go.